Hi guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Honest Try TV, and today we are in Tea Connection, which is this cute little tea house near our apartment. This cute little view. So yeah, we're here for breakfast, and I got the chai tea. So I'm just gonna start my little timer here. And sparkling water. We also ordered breakfast. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, recommendations down below. And if you're interested, here is the QR code for the menu so that you can check out their options for yourself. All right, I will be back in a moment once the food is delivered. Okay, so our food just came. I got the salmon with palta, that's what they call avocado, and huevos with toast. And my cousin got something similar, actually, just kind of outside of a bowl. You basically got the same thing, just outside a bowl. I don't know what the difference is other than presentation. And my tea is basically ready to consume. So let's go. Alright guys, and here is the damage for today. So not bad for breakfast for two folks. So now we are going to head out here to a beautiful bookstore called El Ateneo. Alright guys, so here's the outside of Tea Connection. This is the Junine location. You'll see a couple of them throughout the city. And they have indoor and outdoor seating. Okay, so we just stopped in this very cute little cafe bakery to pick up some, permiso, chocolate scones. I'm just gonna show you their amazing selection, but most of it is going to be out here on the front right here. And we got one of those on the far left. But yes, this is gonna be a nice little snack to get us through the rest of the morning, like we didn't just eat. So this is Sasha. The exterior of Sasha. Ta-da! So it's ironic because you're actually looking for a chocolate croissant, and right next door there is Cafe Riche or Riche Patissieri, and they didn't have it. They didn't have any chocolate croissants, but luckily next door is Sasha, and they have pretty much everything you could ever want from a pastry. Alright guys, so we are approaching El Ateneo, which is supposed to be this gorgeous bookstore that's famous here in Buenos Aires. We are currently in a touristy area full of shops and stores and things, and we're looking for it. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. We gotta cross the street. So here's the outside. El Ateneo Grand Splendid. And it's this entire building, I think. Or at least the bottom part of it. I think the top part might be condos. And it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world. There's a Buenos Aires grill next to it. Thank you, Buck, for blocking my shot. Okay, so we just came up to the second floor. The third floor is closed. So when you get on the elevator and you try to push the button, it won't bring you up any higher than the second. But here at least I can get a really good view in person, at least, of the mural. It's pretty intense. So yeah. Amazing detailing work. Here. So yeah, that's the ceiling. Get a much better view from up here. And then of course, all the trim around the ceiling. And the stage itself has been converted into a cafe. So I thought I'd seen that. I wasn't like 100% sure. But yeah, the stage is a cafe, so you can pop in there to get some things. And then off to the side, the box seats have been converted into seating areas for reading. quietly off to the side. That's nice. And then the rest of it, of course, is for buying books. The downstairs, like I mentioned, down those escalators, is the children's section, Ateneo Junior. So yeah. Really, really beautiful building. This is insane. I'm so glad we got to see it. Okay, so we are on the bottom level. We just came down the escalator. It's over there, as you can see, and they have several vinyls and CDs. So this section is actually dedicated to music and various artists from different genres and countries. So that's really cool. And then in front of me, we have the kids section, Ateneo Junior. So there's a little play area here, as you can see. Let me see if I can get a shot. And then, of course, they have children's books. So I'm going to be picking up some souvenirs for my babies here. But yeah, little kids area, little playstations for them. I'm sure they have reading time and different types of activities. But yeah. And then look at the ceiling. It's so pretty. It has its own little mural down here. So it makes this space feel very bright and airy and kind of separates it from the music. Okay, so we are in a Cabify cab on our way from El Ateneo bookstore to Palermo, where we're going to spend the afternoon exploring. So we rode through that part of town yesterday on the hop-on, hop-off bus. But now we're going to dedicate some time to really looking at the stores and the street art and checking things out. So we are in transit now using our Cabify cab, and we should be there shortly. We're now passing this beautiful park on the left. I just saw some really cool sculptures in the garden. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture them for you. But I just want to highlight all the beautiful green spaces that they have in the city. And we are still on our way to Palermo. Okay guys, so we just got dropped off right here at this corner. And we are at Plaza Serrano, or close to it. And there are a bunch of cool streets. We're basically in the heart of Palermo, Soho. It's super hot and bright out here. There are tons of little cafes and things around. And we are taking a quick stop here at Bar to grab some water. So I'm going to show you the menu really quick. Want a glass? I'm good, thank you. So we're just going to take some water to go really quick. But here's the menu in case you're interested. And yeah, there you go. So lots of cute cafes on this street that you can check out. Alright guys, so we are following some advice that I found on a blog, and we are following Serrano down to our first little street, which is Colonel Cabrera, where we're gonna book a left and see what we can see. So apparently down these little side roads is where you can find some really cool street art. I see someone down there on the end taking photos, like professional photos now. Here's another tourist, but yeah, okay. We're starting to come across some things here and there. So yeah, that's a good idea. Let me cross to the other side in a little bit so I can get a photo once this bicyclist is gone. Bye. Boom, that's what you're walking past. So you're starting to pick up some really cool stuff here, but there's basically 4 main roads in Palermo, Soho, where you can find really cool street art. This is one of them, Colonel Cabrera. And then you can follow Serrano or the next street over that runs parallel and make little zigzags up and down these small streets to get really cool photos of the artwork in this area. So yeah, we're gonna check that out today. Okay, so again, just working our way down the street. Some really beautiful backdrops and more here as well. You can take selfies or group photos. Some people come here prepared, like this family, they literally have a professional camera with them. All right, so we just finished coming down Colonel Cabrera, as you can see. There's a little restaurant here called Carmen. And we are now going to head back, I think in this direction, to go down our next little alleyway. So we're basically gonna just zigzag up and down these streets trying to get in the street art and check out the cafes and the things happening in the area. But it's really chill here. Lots of people are taking pictures, so yeah, and the weather's beautiful today, luckily. The next street we're gonna walk down is Soria, which is here. We're gonna head this direction and see if we can catch any cool murals. All right, here we go. We just interrupted a photo shoot behind us, but they were kind enough to pause and let us go. So yeah, this is Soria. We're walking past Plaza Serrano. We're back to where we were previously. And we're gonna check out the two other streets with cool art in this area. So we just walked to the other side of the little square, and this is a cool shot here. The sign for Palermo. So a little photo moment if you like. But we're gonna continue walking down this way and head to our next mural streets. Alright, so we just came from Plaza Serrano down there, down this little street, and we are at Santa Rosa, which is our next little mural street here. So you can head in either direction, and I think I'm gonna head to the left since we're already over here, and that's the easiest thing to do. We're gonna head this way. All right. Love is in the air. That's cool. It's all done with tile work. Ooh, Jesus. Scared myself. It's a Vespa with a bird, a dog, and an octopus. Kind of random. By Franco Martinez art. The tile work for this building is absolutely stunning. Look at that. Although it has been tagged a little bit, it's still really gorgeous. And then, yeah, basically down here we've just got a lot of tagging activity happening. I think we're gonna turn around and head back in that direction to see what the other half of the street has to offer. We're now crossing the street to the other side of the road to check out the artwork down on this side. We just walked from down there. We have art in honor of the LGBTQ plus community. Really cool, really pretty. And I think there's something down at the end. I saw those folks taking a lot of photos. All right, I think this is the last piece. They're doing an actual professional photo shoot. So yeah, this is really cool. Actually, walk on over there so we can see what each of these is. So each little metal fin or tile has a sticker on it. Their signature. And that's the whole wall. cool. Okay, so we just came down this street, stopped in some of the stores down there. We have a creperia and some other cool bars and places, but we are heading to, let's see, this is the corner of El Salvador and Buruchaga. I don't think we're going down El Salvador, so I think we got to go one more block to find our next destination, but I just want to show you the vibe here. It's really cool. Lots of cafes, beautiful buildings, and tons and tons and tons of stores. Very, very pretty. Here we have, let's see. So we saw this yesterday. If you viewed our video from yesterday when we got on the hop on hop off bus after attempting to get into the Malba Museum, we passed this. So we actually we came down this street this way, and I got a very brief clip of this mural. So cool that we're able to see it close up like this. Finally made it. So this is our last little street that we're gonna head down all the way to the end, and we're already starting out with some really cool stuff. So yeah, let's head down and see what else they have to offer. We entered over here, and we've probably spent the last 20 minutes working our way down the line, taking advantage of all these really cool murals. And then I'm going to show you the one that I just finished standing in front of over here. Wow! Let me zoom out. Isn't that cool? So yeah, we're gonna head down. We haven't gotten any further than the corner. We've been working hard. So let's see what else we've got down here. And already I am like blown away. Wow, look at that. Really cool. So yeah, just took a really cute fun pose with that guy, little astronaut. There are some beautiful flowers down here. Probably take some pictures with these. I'll walk over really quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's not just the murals and the art, but just the flowers and how well maintained the street is. Like, you can really get some gorgeous shots. Okay. And we are now towards the end of the block here. I think there's some more down there straight ahead. We'll check that out and see. But you do a lot of bouncing back and forth between the streets because it's hard to see them, you know, because of the scale, unless you're on the other side. So yeah. A lot of walking back and forth to make sure you get everything. But yeah, let's continue over there and see what they've got. Okay, so we just crossed the street from over there by Nicolo Helados. We're gonna head down the street. Make sure nobody's coming. Let's see if there's any more artwork that I can appreciate and move out the road, because there's a car coming. And yes, there is. All right, and here we are. There's also like a lot of paint on the sidewalk, which is really cool as well. So again, I'll be bouncing back and forth trying to get you good shots of both sides so that you can appreciate all of the opportunities you have to enjoy street art in Palermo. Bounce, bounce, bounce to the other side. Butterflies. And we're coming to the end. Guys, so we're walking down Thames from that direction, and we are heading to the Paul French something, to check that out. It was recommended to us, but I passed this and it's just absolutely stunning. So wanted to make sure that I captured that. So how cool is that? So we're gonna keep walking this way, and then we're gonna go to Gorriti, make a left, walk a little bit further, and we will arrive at the Paul French. I think it's Gallery. Okay, so we're making our way down Gorriti. We came from that direction. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. There's a cafe next door. We're gonna cross one more street here, and then it should be down here on our left-hand side. Okay, we found it. So this is the Paul French Gallery, and it was recommended. It's got a bunch of cool shops inside. We're gonna check it out. All right. So let's see what they have to offer. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Greatly appreciated because it was getting hot. Okay, can we squeeze through at the same time without destroying the plants and getting in each other's way? Isn't this cool, guys? Straight up to the sky. So we just walked straight through into the store in the back, which has a custom perfumery right here. So we're gonna spend some time playing here for a while and exploring the options, but this is an entire store that you can explore. And I think a great place to pick up some souvenirs for your trip to Buenos Aires. We're sampling the fragrances now. And so far these are the three winners.
Y esta es más dulce. Pera, tilo, manzana, violeta.
Violeta? Violet.
Oh, it's so hard.
Let me try it.
Dios mío.
Oh, I'm not a fan of that one. That was too sweet for me.
Y esta tiene predominio de flores.
And so they come as creams, liquid soaps, perfume sprays, and diffuser oils. So we're sampling all of them now.
Esta es más amarga.
I'm not a fan of number one. You can
Yo
put
la
number
siento
one.
como amarga,
You like number
seca.
one?
Separamos.
I like these. These two are my winners. These are her winners.
No, I don't like that one.
No.
You don't like that one either? Let me listen.
Yay!
Okay, so let me.
Okay, after much back and forth discussion and stress, we've settled on these two fragrances. So I'm gonna get these two, and my little cousin is gonna get these two. And they're basically $38 each, but you're getting 500 milliliters worth of spray. So it's a lot of perfume. And they're in plastic, so they should be easy to transport back home. Plastic bottles. All right, guys, and so here's the damage for my two bottles of perfume spray. You can see the price is broken out there. And $74 total, but for basically 1,000 milliliters of perfume. It should last me until the dawn of time. And she's packaging them beautifully to make sure that we can travel safely with them and they won't explode in our suitcases, because that would suck. But basically these bottles are made out of plastic, so as long as the top doesn't come off, we should be perfectly fine. So we are now exploring the store, which has tons of cool stuff. You know what? I need some shot glasses. But I need like the cheesy kind that say Buenos Aires, so I'm probably not going to find that here as a souvenir for my friend's mother back home. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff. If you can get it home, you're set. That's, of course, going to be the challenge, is you have to figure out how you're going to travel with stuff. Ah, leather goods. Oh my gosh, I've been looking everywhere. Please be affordable. Please be affordable. There's no price. Okay, I'm going to take a look at these items because I have been searching high and low I've been searching high and low for affordable Argentinian leather goods, and that is stunning. So let me investigate and see if I can get a good deal on any of this. And also they have more back here as well. So this might be an option if you're also interested in purchasing Argentinian leather. All right, so we are literally right next door. We popped out of there, came around and in here. And look at these. So yeah, we're gonna go into Tealosophy and check that out after I admire the fact that there's so many live orchids at the entryway. So beautiful. So let's go on in. Tealosophy. And right next door to Tealosophy is Liquid Emotions, where you can have a mocktail or a cocktail. So this is what they look like. This is what they look like. And I'm going to get a cocktail. So while he makes my Sakura blossom, I'm going to sit here and enjoy the beautiful view and the great weather. And we're going to hang out here for another hour or so. We've got tons of time to burn and just relax. All right, guys, so we have several hours to burn. So I went ahead and got round 2. And I convinced Grace to get round 1 so she can catch up with me. So this is the Sakura Blossom. She was amazing. It's made with Hendrix Gin. And this is the, I don't know, like it's supposed to be similar to a pina colada or something like that. I can't remember. It's coconut based, coconut inspired, I'll say. So yeah, we're still hanging out here in the Paul French Gallery, relaxing, enjoying our cocktails, sitting across from the bar, which is dangerous, and yeah, just watching the people pass. Okay, so we've been hanging out here for a while now, maybe an hour and a half, and we are now about to exit. We called a Cabify cab, and we are going to head home. So we have our perfumes and we're heading out. Okay, so we are in a Cabify cab once again. We are heading to the Faena Hotel to see Rojo Tango. So we booked tickets to the show a while ago, and they sent a car to pick us up. So we are on our way now. Very nice. We are going down. Oh, we're not going down. Oh, we are going down. No, we're not. That's Theater Lane down there. It's a very famous avenue. Oh no, we are. There's multiple ways to get around the obelisk. I'm not used to it. Oh, we're not. We're not. So that's Theater Lane down there. We went that way when we were heading to Puerto Madero to go to the Osaka Japanese restaurant, but it looks like we're taking a different route tonight.
La Rosa.
La Casa Rosada.
La Casa Rosada, sí, me dijeron.
That's the president's
Ahí
house,
donde
Casa
trabaja
Rosada.
el presidente.
Ah,
Él vive
And he's basically
afuera,
giving us a
20
little
kilómetros.
tour as he drives us to the
20
hotel.
kilómetros de acá.
es su oficina.
Yeah.
Esta es la oficina.
Wow, it's huge. You can really see it on the side here, but it's a massive building. This is the president's palace,
Yo pensé que era la
Casa
esa
Rosada.
pintura.
Sí, sí.
Very cool. And we are turning down this street just next to it. And we're here! Yay! All right.
After this red door,
Okay.
after this red door is at the end of the hall to the right.
Okay. That's it. All right. After the red door, we're gonna go straight down. This is the Faena Hotel. The pool's over there. Bar. Elevators. straight ahead. So we're getting our water. Are you? The restaurant live band back there. The stage is right there. All right, so we've just been served our wine along with some starters. They gave us empanadas. You have a selection of white, red, or I think sparkling, Prosecco perhaps. This is the menu. I apologize in advance for the poor lighting, but it's a 3-course menu with starters, which are here, entrees, which are here, desserts, and then of course your beverages. You can also request a non-alcoholic beverage, and they do have coffee. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my meal. Alright guys, so we just got our starters. This is the, I'm not entirely sure what that is. This is the, oh, crispy phyllo. This is the octopus, and this is the burrata, I think. It's a salad, deconstructed, very pretty caprese looking salad. So yeah, these are our options, and we're basically going to be sharing these 3 items. Okay, here we have the vegetarian pasta dish along with the lamb shank, and they also brought me a little side of Parmesan. And there's been a constant refill of wine and Prosecco. It's all you can drink, so we're trying to pace ourselves. Okay, so they just took away our entrees, dropped off some bottles of water, and our desserts. So I have the chocolate one here and the flan. So Jason and I will be sharing these 2 options. There is, of course, a third. Okay, so they just dropped off this little envelope for tips, and there are a couple of other people who just joined us. I won't show you out of privacy considerations, but they did not come for the meal. They're just here for the show. So there are different types of tickets that you can purchase. If you do not want to have the meal, you don't have to. You can just pay for the show and come later. Okay, the show is about to start, and
ejecutiva Marisa Carrera, productor general Antonio Ruiz. Muy buenas noches, muchas gracias y hasta la próxima.
I just want to take out a moment to appreciate the bathroom across from the theater at the Faena Hotel. Like, do you see this? Do you? Wow. I've never in my life seen something so, like, overwhelmingly luxurious. I mean, I have on TV, but never in real life. That's pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. Very pretty. Hi guys, so this concludes our day. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions down below. A quick recap of today. So we live here in Recoleta. We went and got breakfast, and then we walked to the El Ateneo Grand Splendid library. Not library, it's a bookstore, which is somewhere like around this area-ish, if I remember correctly. And we hung out there for a while, took in the great architecture, on some beautiful photos, and then we hopped in a Cabify cab and went to Palermo, Soho. So Palermo is a pretty big area. There's Palermo, Hollywood, Old Palermo, etc. But we were, so as you see, we were here. Plaza Serrano is where we started, in Palermo, Soho. And we walked around the streets to check out the street art, the cafes, the cute little stores. And we found the Paul French Gallery, which was amazing and a great way to spend some time. So after that, we hopped in a Cabify cab, came back home, relaxed for a bit before we got dressed up to go to Puerto Madero, where we went to the Rojo Tango show at the luxury Faena Hotel. So it was a dinner and show event. It was long. They picked us up at around 7:15, and we arrived a little after 8 o'clock, I would say. No, right around 8. And then I don't think we left until 10:45-ish to come back to the house. So yeah, we didn't get back home until late, close to 11, after this drive, and it was a pretty long day, but a very productive one. So I hope you enjoyed this itinerary for our day in Buenos Aires, and that you found this information helpful. Please join us tomorrow. It'll be our last full day in Buenos Aires, and we'll see what we get into. Talk to you guys later. Bye.